Okay, today you are going to sew your side seam for your shorts. So you are going to take one pair of your shorts, it doesn't matter. I'm taking my front piece and I'm going to lay it down so that the pretty side is looking at me. Then I'm going to take my other piece, so this would be my back piece, and I'm going to lay this down so the pretty sides are together. We're always going to work with our pretty sides together. I'm going to start on the side, we're going to start pinning. And it's very important that you are lining this up as you pin. And you have to physically move the fabric when you're doing this step. It makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to start at the top. I want to make sure it's matched up here. And then I'm going to work my way down, pinning. And I want to put the, so the pin heads are facing outward so it's easier to grab. I'm moving this, moving the fabric so it lines up. All the way to the end. And then today's a pretty easy seam. I'm just going to sew straight down. Now if I get to the end and my ends don't match up exactly, it's okay. Mine are pretty close, but if you're off a little bit more, don't worry about it. We'll just put all the extra towards the end. Then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it this way, so then again all of my extra is over on the left, and now I have to match this up. Now you're going to see that they're automatically not going to match up. And that's because of the back. Remember, we have to fit our bottom in there, so you're going to have a bigger piece in the back. So again, you have to physically, you have to move the fabric to make it match up. So I'm going to start at the top again. And I'm going to pin down. And I can just, as I'm moving, I can move the one on top of the other. That might be easier for you to do. But you really see how I get this to line up. If you did that, your shorts are not going to fit you so good. So I'm moving the top over to match the bottom piece, and you're going to have some extra. I kind of just push the extra into the middle. So line it all the way up, and again you might be a little off at the bottom, but it should be, see mine is a little not quite lined up, but that's okay for now. Okay, so I have my shorts all pinned. Now I'm going to sew straight down. So again, you always want to check your sewing machine. Make sure it is threaded correctly on the right pattern. Line it up with 15. You're going to back stitch. Stop. Take out your pin. And follow along with 15. Left hand up here, right hand as a guide. So all the way down. And after today, when you try your shorts on, it's going to feel more like shorts today. Big old skirt is what it will feel like. Stop. Okay. And then don't forget, when you get to the end, you have to back stitch again. All the way to the end. Back stitch. Make sure your needle's in the up position. Pull, cut your threads. Now you're going to sew both sides. I'm just going to do the one for now, but you normally would sew both, just like we did. You just have to flip it over like this, so all of your extras on the left. So, and we're going to head over to the ironing board. This one we're going to iron a little bit different. What I actually want you to do is to put your shorts on the ironing board like this. It's going to help you get a much nicer, cleaner looking seam. Okay, make sure my iron's warm. It's a lot easier. Then I'm just going to go along my seam like this. Press it open. And I would do this to both sides when you're done with step 2, the side seams.